today thinking I wanted to be creative, so this is the product of that creativity, and I hope I get to share more with you guys.
Ready with me to go to an early showing of a haunting in Venice. Um, I'm like super excited because the movie's actually not supposed to be coming out till Wednesday next week. But one of the theaters that's about I don't know, 30, 40 minutes away from us is showing it today in IMAX. So I'm a huge fan of horror movies and suspense movies, mystery, thrillers. I wanted to make this video because I wanted to talk about why I'm starting to do YouTube a little bit more. Make sure you moisturize your face before putting on any kind of makeup. I'm not like a makeup artist, honestly. I don't like want to claim to be like I'm really in the know about makeup because I feel like I'm just learning, honestly, all the time. And I'm like getting all of my tricks and tips from TikTok and YouTube and like other like makeup artists and influencers and things like that. But I just used e.l.f. primer on my face. I like haven't actually used this primer yet, so we'll see how this goes. I'm like literally going to see a movie. I'm not like going for a run or like going to be outside, so I don't know why I'm putting on primer, but we're just like gonna go with it. I could tell I'm like super nervous, although I'm just like in my room by myself. Year 2020, I think October or something, I posted my first YouTube video, and it was the Candy Skull video, and I was actually really proud of it because I just like did a good job of the actual makeup and like spent a lot of time on it. My sister-in-law now helped me with like the whole filming piece of it, and she's like a professional. She like went to school for it and stuff. So it was actually like a really proud moment for me. But then for some reason I just like didn't do it anymore. I mean, I did like one more fall makeup video after that, and then I don't know, I think like work picked up and I just like decided to stop. I didn't want to claim to be like a makeup artist because I'm not. I like didn't go to school for it. I'm not practiced enough. I literally have not practiced enough because since COVID, I've been working from home. Don't actually wear that much makeup anymore, which is like really sad for me. So I've decided that I'm really gonna force myself to wear makeup at certain occasions, like going to see this movie. And like I'm 29. I'm going through like a weird like midlife crisis. Makeup and dressing up has like always been something I love doing. Even doing my friends' makeup or like doing their hair, like I've always just loved doing it. It's just like a passion of mine, and I want to try to keep getting better at it and keep up with the new techniques and things like that so I don't become like outdated in my knowledge of it. See, like I don't even know how to like use things, right? And then making a huge mess. I don't know how people do this on video. Like you're like ding ding, like I like it. I really can't do it. Other passion of mine is movies. So I just like really love movies in general. Anyone who knows me like knows this. I feel like I like always am down to watch a movie. Literally, it doesn't matter what genre it is. Nowadays, it doesn't matter what genre it is. I used to be like super duper picky about types of movies I would watch. I would actually have a preference of watching like a lot of horror movies and thriller movies, and like that was like my only thing. Like if it wasn't a horror movie or a thriller movie, I like wouldn't want to watch it. For some reason, like that was like the only kind of genre I would be interested in, like want to watch. Nowadays I have a little bit more variety in my tastes, I guess, and I do like to watch really any genre. Obviously, I do still really like horror. Like if it's a horror movie that's like coming out and it's been advertised, I will be watching it in the theater. Another one of my favorite genres is comedy. Like I love comedy movies. I do like occasionally the cheap thrill, like romantic comedies. I do like movies that are based off of books too. I'm not like a huge reader, but I do like the fact that like it's a challenge for the movie to try to depict the book a lot of the time. This writer's strike going on and this actor's strike, and like all these streaming services are just putting out like these things that they've been like holding on to, it feels like I love a good binge, and I've been like searching, I feel like for like 2 months. I'm still not able to find like a really good series that I can recommend or talk about at this moment. It's made me kind of go back into my old movies, old TV shows that I watched, and maybe give like a review on it because I feel like I have a lot of opinions on movies. And I like think about them way too deeply, I think, than like regular people do because it's essentially a form of entertainment. But for some reason, I'm just like I just like look into it. I'm using this as a challenge of putting my opinion out there on a few movies. I'm gonna go for good rated movies just to show like why was this rated good? Most of the time, like I don't know if I agree with the rating. I, like want my mind to be changed in some ways of like understanding a different perspective or like even being told like maybe it's not that deep and like this was the positives of it and like this is why you should like it or this is why you should hate it. So yeah, that's like why I'm doing this channel, but I do want to go into a little bit of like what has held me back and like why now. I feel like now is the best time. And why I'm picking 2018 movies is because 2018 was the year I turned 25. So I feel like 25 is the year that your brain is like the most developed and I feel like I trust a lot of my decisions I made when I was 25. I don't know if I trusted my decisions like before then, if you catch my drift. But if you guys have any recommended movies and shows, like I may not have seen, or it's like a hidden gem or something like that. Hidden gems are awesome. I love a good, like, nobody knows about this movie and now you know about it moment. I could have made this channel in 2018, but I wasn't really in the best headspace before to do any of this stuff because I feel like my entire life I've been surrounded by people that tell me that things aren't going to like work out if I pursue something that's like not general or with the norm. And I don't know if it's like because of my generation or what. And like, yeah, I was brought up in a different way. I'm the oldest of three kids, and I'm a part of that your parents were learning while you were growing up. I don't have any ill will towards like that piece, but I lacked a lot of the confidence that was needed to like do these things. And now I just don't care as much about what other people think. Before, I had a sense of wanting to belong and doing things that everyone was doing and not trying to be different or judged. I was just like so worried about fitting in. Live and you learn. That is the beauty of life, right? Live, laugh, love. Should really be live, learn, live. All you're doing in life is like learning and then doing more life. All right, we're gonna do like that bronzy look. It's gonna be the what is it called? Latte makeup. And with Primal from Naked, it's going to put that on the base of my lid. I love this palette that I got from Lancome, honestly, a while ago. Go in with this color for the latte look. I'm gonna put that in the middle of my lid. So pretty. I'm just going to blend those together. I'm going for like a darker eyeshadow look because I'm tanner. So like the latte makeup, for it to look good, I feel like you need to have it a little darker, you know? From the Tarte palette that I had like 90 years ago, I'm using Firecracker, which like I used to use all the time when I did my eyeshadow. It's like a super cute fall color and it'll give that good little sparkle for the latte look. I think the scariest movie I have ever seen, The Haunt. If you have not seen that movie, you need to go see it. And, okay, yes, it's a slasher film, but I have a severe fear of clowns. And I don't know why I choose to watch clown movies. Like, I watched it. Maybe that's why it scared the living shit out of me, because just watch it. I'm not here to spoil things for you guys. I know my eyeliner, like, my technique is, like, very strange right now. I honestly am very out of practice with eyeliner, so I'm really trying. I used to do, like, such crazy wings. Holy shit. Side story about young Fiza. She did not get to wear makeup until she was like 16 years old. So I decided to literally wear eyeliner like as long as I could, like as thick as I could. I thought eyeliner was like gold for some reason. Now I try to do it a little bit more subtle, just elongating enough where my eye looks a little bit thicker. I really like doing the inner corner liner now because I've noticed you can see like a difference. This one is clearly just like a little bit bigger looking than this one. I like to do these little things just to like see how I can spruce my features up a little bit, you know, a little bit thicker so it matches these a little bit more because otherwise it was like looking like it was like a different line. What are some suspense movies I really like? I love Searching. I think Searching is like one of the best movies I've ever seen in terms of suspense. The fact that they bring in technology, very relatable. And the story is just overall very good. Like I said, I'm not really trying to spoil things, but you should watch it if you have not. I use my subversion that I always use. I recently came to find out that there's this tubing mascara, like tubing technology that like if you have shorter lashes or like need more hold and you kind of always stick to waterproof, that's what you should get. I don't know if all that's true. I want to test it out and I want to see if it works because your girl's always trying to look for a good mascara option. I'm not a huge fan of fake lashes, and it's no judgment towards anybody else. Like, I love fake lashes on other people. I really do. Like, I have tried them on my face because I love them on other people. But for some reason, my face cannot pull it off. Like, it looks so strange on my face. Oh, Flash and Roll. What is it called? Oh, Missing was awesome as well. I really enjoy that movie. It has like the same elements of technology and it's just like a different type of relationship and obviously like different things happen in that movie, so you should definitely check it out. This Laura Mercier setting powder I have used for a long time and it always gives. Let's talk about comedy movies. The latest comedy movie I have seen is probably Vacation Friends 2. It's one of those like movies that has pretty good actors, but like the story is so far-fetched. But like that's kind of how comedy works. Yeah, I would say like if you're just looking for like a cheap thrill, then you should definitely check that movie out. I've also recently really been into Korean dramas. Like, I love a good Korean drama. We just watched Mask Girl on Netflix that came out, and like, it was so good. Parasite, if you haven't seen that, it's really, really good. I love Bollywood anything. I grew up with them. Just finishing off with a little bit of bronzer on my cheeks, like a powder contour on my cheekbones with my brown eyebrow pencil because I don't have the brown liner right now. So we're just gonna do that. Then with this 940 Touchable Taupe by Maybelline. It's one of my favorites. You also have to go in with our second layer of mascara. I'm really excited to start this journey on YouTube and talk about movies and random things. This is not to gain any kind of monetization, popularity. It's just for me. And if I'm just talking to myself, that's cool too, because I get to look back on this and be like, hey, I finally picked myself up and did it, no matter how cringy or embarrassing it may have been. It brings a lot of joy into my life to be able to be creative, and I'm glad I get to share that on these types of platforms. Oh, I'm going to change into my clothes for the night. I'm thinking Halloween vibes because it's like a Halloween setting movie, so I think that would be the most appropriate. See.
Thank you guys for watching. Please comment below if there's any movies that you would like to see reviewed. This was like a super rough cut of a video that I wanted to do, honestly, just to remind myself of why I'm starting this YouTube journey. I woke up today thinking I wanted to be creative, so this is the product of that creativity, and I hope I get to share more with you guys. If there's other makeup looks you'd like to see, or if you guys want specific tutorials on anything that I did in terms of my makeup, please let me know, and I hope to share more with you guys in the future. Bye!